Let me make one thing very clear. There is no such thing as get rich quick. There is no button you can press, no magic funnel, no crypto coin that's going to make you millions overnight. But there is such a thing as getting rich quicker and easier. You see, most people think being lazy is a bad thing. I don't. The truth is, laziness, when used right, is actually a smart thing. Because the guy who's too lazy to grind 16 hours a day, he's the one who sits back, studies all of the opportunities, and asks himself, which one actually gets me to the money the fastest with the least wasted energy? That's not stupid, that's efficient. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you today. The laziest way to make money online in 2026, not hype, not bullshit, just what actually works. Because I have personally built businesses that make millions per year. And I'm telling you right now, the smartest path is usually the one that looks like the laziest. Alright, so let me make something clear. I'm not just some random guy on the internet throwing furious at you here. I started in a basement apartment as a broke plumber, $20,000 in debt, and I went on to build businesses that made $27 million in a single year. And here's the thing, I didn't do it in just one way. I started as an affiliate marketer, and I became the top 1% in the world on one of the biggest platforms selling other people's products. That's how I made my first big breakthrough online. Then I built my own products and offers. One funnel alone did over $25 million in sales. I literally have the ClickFunnels award for it. If you don't know what that is, it's basically the trophy for making $25 million from one product. After that, I started building done-for-you services for other business owners, helping them create offers, run the systems, scale their income the same way that I did. On top of that, I've helped a student hit side income that actually changed their life. I've had students buy their dream cars. I have people that retired themselves from the 9 to 5, and some even became millionaires. Some are running online businesses without even showing their face, using other people's products, other people's content, and AI. So when I talk about the smartest, laziest way to make money online, I'm not married to one model. I have literally tested all of them. I know what's bullshit, what's slow, and what's actually worth your time. And I will tell you the truth. The game is not about working harder, it's about choosing the right vehicle. Because why would you grind 70 hours a week in the wrong lane when you could use the right lane and get to the destination faster with less wasted effort? That's what today's video is all about. The laziest way to make money online this year, which, if you're smart, you will understand is actually the fastest and smartest way. You see, right now there is this whole grind culture bullshit all over social media. If you even dare to ask, what's the easiest way to make money? People try to shame you, like you are weak, like you are not willing to bleed for 30 years straight. Listen, I have taught tens of thousands of people how to make money online. I've seen the patterns, and I'll tell you the truth. When most people say lazy, what they really mean is smart. It's about return on investment. It's about leverage. Think about it like an investor. You don't ask what deal requires the most hours. You ask what deal gives me the biggest return for the smallest input. Why should business be any different? But the grind hustle robots will try to shame you. They will say, if you're not rich, it's because you're not working hard enough. Really? So you tell me nurses aren't millionaires because they don't work hard enough? Teachers? Construction workers? Give me a fucking break. Those people grind harder than most entrepreneurs that I know. So clearly it's not just about the hours. Hard work is one component. The bigger piece is the vehicle you choose. Let me try to put it like this. You can row 1,000 miles in the wrong direction and still end up nowhere. It's the vehicle you choose that decides if you ever reach land. I hope that makes sense. That's why you could kill yourself with 80-hour weeks in the wrong lane and still be broke as a joke. You could choose the right business model, put in focused hours and scale to freedom. And that's exactly what I'm going to help you figure out in this video, the laziest business model to start. And by lazy, I really mean the smartest path, the one that gives you the most money with the least wasted energy. All right, so here's the deal. I'm going to compare 5 different business models for you. And listen, I'm not some guy who just read about this shit here online. I've actually done every single one of them. I've spent months, even years, testing these models. I've burned through money I didn't even have. I wasted time. I've learned the hard way what works and what simply doesn't. So when I tell you what's the laziest way to make money, meaning the smartest way, it's coming from real experience. Now, to keep this simple, I'm going to rate these models in 5 categories. Number 1, upfront capital. How much do you need to get started? Is it $100 or is it $100,000? Number 2, scalability. Can you actually grow this thing without doubling your hours, or are you stuck grinding harder for every extra dollar? Number 3, fulfillment. How heavy is the workload once you start? Is it smooth, or are you just chained to your laptop putting out fires all the time? Number 4, risk. How much can you actually lose in money, in time, in energy? I've been burned a lot in some of these, trust me. Now, let me be real with you for a second. These days, yeah, I can take a big swing. I can dump hundreds of thousands into ads, into a new business, into a new product. And if it fails, I don't care. I will make it back. But don't get it twisted. I've burned through a lot of money too. I've lost money and I've taken very bad bets. Anybody telling you they win every time, they're full of shit. These gurus online who say everything they touch turns into gold, that's a lie. That's not reality. And here's the truth. If you start taking big risks too early, you're going to lose, period. I don't care how motivated you are. Risk too early will wipe you out. See, now I can handle those losses, but back when I was broke, in debt, no chance. And that's where most of you are right now. You can't afford to gamble. You can't afford to play trial and error with your life savings. That's why the business model matters so much, because the wrong vehicle will chew you up, bleed you dry, and leave you starting from zero. So yeah, later in your journey, swing big, bet heavy, but in the beginning, you got to play it smart. You need the model that's low risk, high upside, and that's exactly why I'm breaking this down for you, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. All right, last category is difficulty. How hard is it to actually understand the business model? How much trial and error do you need before you see money come in? Because if we are looking for the smartest, the so-called laziest, here's the formula. Low upfront capital, high scalability, easy fulfillment, low risk, low difficulty, business model. If a model hits all 5 of those, that's the one. That's the path. Now, let me call out the bullshit here, because I know you have seen it. There are thousands of people online screaming, my model is the easiest, my way is the fastest. And you know why they say that? Because it's the only model they have ever done. They got one win and now they act like it's gospel. Trust, that's not me. I've been through all of them. Service business, digital products, affiliate marketing, physical products, even done-for-you services for other business owners. I've burned cash, I've failed, I've succeeded, I've collected the 25 million ClickFunnels award. I have built businesses from my basement that went to $27 million in a year. So when I'm breaking these models down for you, it's not theory, it's not hype, it's not, look at my one lucky hit. This is a 360 view from someone who's actually lived it, bled for it, and profited. And by the end of this, you will see exactly which one gives you the most money for the least effort. All right, let's start with one of the most hyped business models online, dropshipping. Everybody says it's easy. Just take a product from AliExpress, slap it on a site, run some ads, and you're rich. I thought the same thing when I started. I tested product after product, finally found something that actually sold, a stupid, non-sticky cake pan, believe it or not. Made like $100 or something, that's it. Not a winner, just enough to trick me into thinking, okay, I'm close. But here's the truth nobody tells you. To scale it, you can't just throw it on a random Shopify store and pray. You suddenly need to learn copywriting, how to design a website, logos, branding, conversion timers, upsells. It's a rabbit hole. It's not drag and drop easy. You tweak, you test, you burn a lot of money. I spent months on that one website. Long nights after plumbing, building out the whole thing, logos, branding, ads, and just when I thought I was ready to scale, guess what? Facebook shut my account down. Just like that. Now I'm in debt, I'm broke, and I don't know what the fuck to do. My so-called mentor at that time says, yeah, no worries, give me $800 and I'll open a new ad account for you. I pay him $800. 2 days later, they shut it down again. He looks at me dead in the face and say, yeah, you need to give me another $800. And I'm like, motherfucker. That's dropshipping in reality. You bleed money, you bleed time, and even if you find something that sells, it's not scalable unless you master 10 other skills overnight. And by the time you get there, the product is dead, the ads are shut down, or someone simply undercuts you. So yeah, dropshipping looks like the lazy path, but it's one of the hardest, riskiest ways to actually build wealth. I lived it, I failed with it, and I wouldn't wish it for anyone. And even if you get some traction with dropshipping, guess what? You're not in control. You can make the sales, but then shipping gets delayed, supplier runs out of stock, refund requests starts piling in, and you're sitting there like, what the fuck am I even doing? Because yeah, technically fulfillment is done for you, but it's done by someone across the world who doesn't give a shit about your business. That lack of control, that's a nightmare, and I lived it. And let's talk about risk, because dropshipping is high risk as hell. You're spending hundreds, sometimes thousands just to test products. You don't know what will hit. Market trends will flip overnight. Facebook will ban you. A supplier ghosts you. And suddenly, you're deep in debt with nothing to show for it. That was me. I was literally a broke plumber, already $20,000 in debt. And now I'm giving some so-called mentor $800 just to open me another ad account. Account gets banned again, or give me another $800, bro. I was ready to fucking scream. And then the difficulty, listen, dropshipping is not lazy. It's one of the hardest business models out there. Trial and error for a month, half a year, gone, and you might still be at zero. Competition everywhere. Margins razor thin. When you see those $800,000 screenshots on social media, it's like 10% profit. So let me summarize dropshipping from someone who actually did it. Upfront capital, you would blow $2,000 to $5,000 minimum just to test. And I would even dare in today's market and competition, you would probably need $10,000 to start. Scalability, moderate at best unless you build a real brand. Fulfillment, a mess because you don't control anything. Risk, through the roof. Difficulty, brutal. Despite what gurus sell you, dropshipping is not the easy path. It will drain your money, drain your time, and in most cases, bury you before you even get started. All right, let's get real. The agency life, SMMA, social media marketing agency. For me, this was actually one of the first things online that made me a little money. Not millions, not Lambos, but a few $1,000s. And I will tell you how. I found this new software back in the day that could make logo animations. Ooh. Hardly anyone knew about it, so what did I do? I hit the gym, I talked to the business owners in the gym, and I pitched them a logo animation. Boom, closed a few, made a couple of $1,000s. That was the first time I thought, okay, this online thing might actually work, even while it was not actually online. And to be fair, it's even easier now with AI. An idiot could spin up logos, social media posts, websites. The tools are insane. But here's the thing nobody wants to admit. Scalability is a nightmare because once you go from logos to real services, I'm talking ads, SEO, funnels, social media management, that's client chaos. You got to do outreach, cold DMs, knocking on doors, begging people to give you a shot, and you will get screamed at, ignored, ghosted, and I've been there. And even when you deliver, half the time clients don't want to pay you because it's not what I wanted. So yeah, an agency can put food on the table. It's how a lot of people make their first, let's say, $5,000 online. It worked for me too, but don't kid yourself. It's not freedom, it's stress, it's chasing clients, chasing payments, chasing your own tail. And that brings us to how this model really stacks up when you break it down across the 5 categories. Capital, dirt cheap. You can start with actually a laptop and Wi-Fi. Scalability, low, because every new client means more headache, more work, more moving parts. Fulfillment, moderate. AI makes the delivery side way easier, but the competition is absolutely brutal. Risk, low, which is why so many beginners start here. Difficulty, moderate to high, because you got to learn sales, deal with rejection, and manage clients who will drive you crazy. So here's the truth. Agency is great for your first wins, but if you're looking for the laziest, smartest, long-term way to build wealth, this is not it. All right, let's talk about the one that every beginner thinks they're gonna be rich from. Building the next big app. You see it all the time. People saying, I'm gonna build the next Facebook, the next Shopify. Bro, I'm gonna build the next Uber. Listen, software has made billionaires, sure. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Software is one of the hardest, riskiest, and most expensive models you could ever try to start with. I've looked into it. I dabbled in it. I've even had friends blow years of their life and hundreds of thousands of dollars trying to build some app. And what happened? Nothing. They went broke because here's the reality. Capital. You're not doing this with $100 courses and a laptop. You're looking at hundreds of thousands just to get something solid built. And no, an AI cannot build you an app you can sell for millions overnight. Developers don't work for free. Marketing budgets aren't free. You either burn your own cash or you beg investors. Scalability, yes, once you have something that works, the upside is massive. That's why you see billionaires in software. But let's be real, how many people do you know or have seen that actually got there? Fulfillment, brutal. It's not just build it once and then chill forever. You need constant updates, bug fixes, customer support, new features. It never ends. The risk, sky high. Most apps, they never launch. I've literally watched people dump their life savings into software praying it would blow up, and it flopped. Difficulty, off the charts. This isn't drag and drop Shopify. This is coding, design, fundraising, management, a whole army of skills. So yeah, software can make you billions, but let's be honest, you're not building the next Microsoft from your bedroom, are you? And if you're here watching this video looking for the laziest, smartest way to start making money online this year, software is not it. It's a graveyard for beginners. Now, let's talk about this whole thing you keep seeing online right now. Digital products with AI, it's everywhere. AI will make you a course, AI will make you slides, AI will make you a millionaire. Listen, I've made tens of millions of dollars selling digital products. I'm one of the few people in the world who actually has the $25 million award from ClickFunnels. That's one funnel, one product, 25 million in sales. So when I tell you this, it's not theory, it's experience. And I'm telling you right now, it's not that easy. You don't just type into ChatGPT, make me a course, slap it online, and boom, you're a millionaire. What about the customers? What about support? What about the community? Do you really think people are going to sit inside a membership watching AI-generated slides with an AI voiceover from someone with zero authority, zero experience, and zero credibility? No. Do you really think you can just pay some influencer on Instagram to shout out your product and all of a sudden you got $1 million launch? Wrong. Ask yourself, if you create a sales page and an offer and only your mom bought it, why in the world should an influencer or a theme page on social media shout out your offer that is not even proven to sell? And if it's just AI-generated videos and slideshows in the members area, he will lose all the trust with his audience. He's not gonna risk that. And let's get this one thing clear as well. You're not gonna get life-changing money selling a PDF ChatGPT created for you. I spend over 6 figures a month on my team just to make sure my digital products are top-notch, that the support is instant, that students get responses within hours, sometimes even minutes. That's why people stick, that's why people pay, and that's why I have made millions. It's not some magic AI shortcut, it's years of mastering sales, headlines, fulfillment, delivery, customer support, and constant updates to keep customers happy. You can't fake that. So yeah, AI might give you a starting point, but if you don't know your audience, if you don't know how to sell, if you don't know how to actually serve your people, you will spend months building something and nobody will buy it. Or worse, they buy, they refund, they charge back, and your payment processor is gonna shut you down. Digital products can make millions. I have proven that but not the way the gurus are pitching it to you now. And if you think AI is going to hand you a 7-figure business in 30 days, you're already lost. So let's break this whole AI digital products thing down into 5 categories. Capital, yeah, you can start cheap. AI prompts and Canva, they are not expensive. But if you actually want to do it properly, you will burn money fast. That means copywriters, designers, support staff, ads. Suddenly that $200 product has eaten 5, 10, 50,000 before you even see a return. Scalability, on paper, it looks high. Build it once, sell it forever. In reality, scalability dies the second your refunds piles up, your Stripe account freezes, and nobody wants another AI course with no soul. Fulfillment, supposed to be easy. Upload videos, done. Reality check, the real fulfillment is support, community, making sure customers don't feel scammed. That's hard, that's expensive, and that's the reason most of these AI product guys disappear after 3 months. The risk, very high. You spend months building, maybe nobody buys, or worse, they buy and demand refunds. I've seen people lose everything because they thought AI would shortcut the fundamentals. Difficulty, very high. Copywriting, branding, knowing your market, customer research, AI won't do that for you. These are skills you get over the years. That's why I've been able to make millions, because I paid the price to master it. Bottom line, digital products sound sexy, and yes, they can make millions. I have done it. But they are not lazy, they are not easy, and unless you got years of experience and the infrastructure to back it, they are one of the hardest models out there. Now, let's talk about the model that changed my life. Hybrid affiliate marketing. I'm not just throwing theory at you here. I was a broke plumber, $20,000 in debt, living in a basement apartment. I had nothing. And the very first thing that pulled me out of that hole was affiliate marketing. I became the top 1% affiliate in the world on one of the biggest networks out there. I sold hundreds of different products. That was my first big breakthrough. Later, I built my own funnels because of the knowledge I got from being an affiliate marketer, which then led me to make a product that did over $25 million in sales. I literally have the ClickFunnels award sitting in my apartment to prove it. But here's the truth, affiliate marketing used to be hard. Back then, you had to build your own brand from scratch. You had to post every single day, grow an audience, build authority, make people trust you. That shit takes a very long time. Most people quit before they even see a single commission. That's why I built what I call hybrid affiliate marketing, kind of like affiliate marketing 2.0. You see, this year the game has changed. Right now, the internet doesn't just reward products, it rewards brands. Brands win, but guess what? That doesn't mean you need to spend 5 years building one yourself. With hybrid affiliate marketing, you can literally tap into brands that are already proven, already trusted, already making millions. Think about that for a second. Instead of trying to be the next big guru, instead of spending months creating your own product, writing your own sales pages, learning copywriting, branding, fulfillment, customer support, you can literally piggyback on products that are already killing it. Products that have already made millions. Brands that already have all of the testimonials, offers that already convert like crazy. And here's where it gets really insane. With AI today, you don't need to write scripts, film your face, or even come up with ideas. You can literally take a video that's already working, spin it in seconds with AI, change the subtitles, switch the background music, tweak a word here and there, and boom, it's 100% unique to you. Post it on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Facebook Reels, all for free. Let me make it even easier for you. You'll find a video with millions of views. You transcribe it with AI word for word in seconds. You spin the script with AI as well. That will take you literally 2 seconds. And then you have a 100% unique video that has already the proven elements to go viral and get millions of views. Do you realize what that means? You have instant authority because you are tied to a brand that's already proven. You have instant products because you're selling what's already made millions. You have instant content because you can repurpose what's already proven. And the only thing you need to do is post. One 20-second clip spun by AI, uploaded to 4 platforms. That's 10 minutes of work. Then you let the algorithm do its thing. You wake up tomorrow with more views, more clicks, more sales. This is why I call it the biggest loophole in the history of online business, because you don't need to be the face, you don't need to be the expert, you don't need to have the product, you just need views. That's it. And they are all for free. And short form video platforms are handing out views like candy to new accounts. That's why my students are killing it. I've had people quit their jobs. I had people buy dream cars. I have people move into penthouses. I even have people go from broke to millionaires with this model. And some are doing it faceless, literally never showing themselves online. This is why I built the High Achievers Society, because I realized I could give people the entire machine done for you offers, done for you scripts, done for you content, even done for you videos. All they have to do is post. And let me break it down into 5 categories so you can see why this is a clear winner. Capital, 0. You don't need thousands for ads. TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, Facebook, all for free. And you already got a phone, right? Scalability, through the roof. You post once and it lives forever. Duplicate across all of the platforms, and you can go from $100 a day to $10,000 a month without more hours. Fulfillment, the easiest of all. That means no support, no refunds, no clients yelling at you. You send people to the product and the product owner does the rest. That's it. Risk, almost none. Worst case scenario, your videos flop. You lost time, not money. Difficulty, very low, because you don't need to build a brand, don't need to be on camera, don't need to invent products, just repurpose what is already proven to work for other people. Bottom line, hybrid affiliate marketing is the smartest, laziest, highest return on investment business model in the world right now. It gives you instant product, instant content, instant authority without the years of trial and error. It's literally the only model where a complete beginner can start today with 0 capital and make $100 a day, $500 a day, $1,000 a day, and then scale from there. And if you're still sitting there doubting it, think about this. Why would you grind for years trying to invent something new when you can literally piggyback on what's already proven, already viral, already making millions and get paid for it? That, my friend, is the laziest way to make money online in 2026. And it's also the smartest. So listen, this is the part where you need to be brutally honest with yourself. I've shown you dropshipping, a nightmare. I've shown you agency life, stress, clients, chasing payments. I have shown you software, high risk, high capital, graveyard for beginners. I have shown you these are products, not the easy AI shortcut everyone is pitching you. And then I showed you the truth, hybrid affiliate marketing, the model that lets you skip all of the bullshit, tap into proven products, proven brands, proven content, and actually make money without wasting years trying to figure it all out. This isn't theory. I lived it. I became a top 1% affiliate in the world. I sold hundreds of products. And I've helped students quit their jobs, buy their dream cars, even become millionaires using this exact system. And now, because of AI and short-form platforms, this model is more powerful than it has ever been. You can literally start today with nothing but a phone and Wi-Fi. Post other people's proven videos, repurpose them in seconds, scale across all of the free platforms. That's it. So here's the question you need to ask yourself. Are you going to keep grinding in the wrong lane, hoping one day it magically clicks? Or are you going to be smart and use the laziest, smartest loophole in history to start printing money online? Because make no mistake, this moment right now is like getting into Shopify dropshipping 10, 12 years ago before it exploded. The opportunity is wide open. If you step in now, you will have a massive unfair advantage. But if you wait, if you sit on the sidelines until the market is ultra competitive, you will be fighting for crumbs while the early movers eat the cake. That, my friend, is the decision only you can make. And trust me, the people who act now will look unrecognizable in a year, not just in their bank accounts, but in the way they live their entire life, whatever it takes.